Good morning, everyone. Hi. So today is a Friday. Welcome to my channel, fully charged and revved up, where I just take you through my life. I am a Church of England deacon, and we talk about ministry, life, and hobbies. Well, today is a very, very special day. I'm sort of running late already, so I'm in the car. I'm just about to leave the house. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, but I would rather show you, and then we can have a chat about that. So this is something I'm very excited about, and hopefully it'll become a new feature to my vlogs and sort of my life. But I'll explain all of that in a bit. Right now I need to get there. I need to get where I'm going, and then show you, and then we'll have a chat. So hold on to your hats. See you in a bit. So, morning, boys and girls. I'm at an airfield, and yes, so I've decided to start learning to fly. Yeah, but not planes like that, more microlights, but fixed wing. So this has been something that I've wanted to do with my life for a very long time. It's been something I've been building up to and kind of just waiting for the right time. Yeah, so it's been a dream of mine, and so today I'm gonna have my first lesson, which I'm very excited about. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Yeah, so basically that's it. This is the flying club, and I have finally decided to learn to fly microlights because it's easier and it's slightly cheaper than flying fixed wing, but you still get to experience flying and all of that sort of great stuff. So yeah, this is something I'm very, very excited about. Now, I have had flying lessons in the past when I was slightly younger and I was in university, but I didn't follow through, and at that time also I didn't have the resources necessary, and my life was quite in a transitional place, so I couldn't commit to something. But actually I'm a bit more settled, I'm a bit more mature, and my wife is very supportive of this because it's something that she thinks that also she'll enjoy if we did it together and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'm going to learn to start to fly, and I'm hoping that with this sort of a hobby I can bring a lot of you guys along for my lessons and just tell you all those things that some people sometimes have questions, but also just want to kind of share my journey. And I'm hoping that yeah, it becomes a regular occurrence on my channel, but also that it inspires other people to do the same thing, and just people who just love aviation, want to see planes, want to see what it's like to learn to fly microlights and all of that sort of good stuff. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film in the cockpit and stuff like that. I am getting a GoPro within the next couple of days, so hopefully if I talk to my instructor and stuff, I can just kind of hang it on the window or something, and then I can always talk you through stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm hoping that you guys are excited too, and we'll see how it all goes. So basically, if you're wondering, over there is the runway. It's all grass runway. There is a bit of tar runway that goes that way, but mostly that's the grass runway, and the wind is coming from that direction, which means I think we'll be taking off that way. Yeah, and it's a beautiful, beautiful morning in Norfolk on a Friday, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. I hope you really enjoy it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys later. So while I'm waiting here, just to kind of my instructor's prepping the aircraft, here's a group of skydivers who are about to go, obviously, for a jump, really. Go skydiving. And that guy's got a pretty cool wingsuit. I don't know if you can see that. He was just showing his wingsuit then. Very cool. In the Cessna Caravan. Ooh. And for all of you guys just wondering, that's what I'll be flying today. Icarus C-42 microlight. And that's my instructor there just prepping the airplane. There goes the caravan. Comes.
Start pulling pins out and pulling handles.
It's such a lovely flying machine. I'm just, yeah. So, I have just finished having a chat with my instructor and obviously had my flying lesson, which was amazing. So we were just talking about the sort of things I want to do and whether it is for me, and I'm convinced it's for me. I absolutely had a fantastic time. The weather was fantastic and beautiful. Did some sightseeing, which is always quite cool. So yeah, I'm very happy, very pleased with myself as well. So it's quite cool. It is really cool. Yeah, so I've booked in my next lesson, and hopefully by the time that comes, it'll be cool. I've also bought myself an e-board, which you'll need for like checklists and stuff, and manuals, books and stuff, which I'll show you later and stuff like that. But it's been an amazing morning. The time is now, oh, it's almost 11, considering we took off around about 18 minutes past 9, and I got here around about 8:30. So it's been a fantastic morning. Yeah, so I am absolutely chuffed. On my way home now. I'll speak to you guys later. Right, so I've just got back home now from the flying field, and yeah, I thought it would be nice to kind of have a chat and a short reflection. So I'm in my hangar, as you can see, surrounded by my beauties, as usual. Yeah, so basically, I've decided to learn to fly microlights. This has been a long time coming in my life. I can remember when I was really young, and I grew up around an airfield, and I've always had that little boy dream to fly. It just never happened for me in the way I thought it would. Obviously, I love my job. I love being a Church of England vicar. I love God and all of those things, and I always put that first, no matter what. I always put that first. But in terms of my hobbies and all the other things I wanted to do in my life, I kind of got to that point in my life where you kind of reach a certain age in your 30s, and you feel like you've ticked off some of the boxes on your tick box list of things you want to do in life. You know, travel, done, do this, get married, go to this place, etc, etc, etc. And then you kind of almost go, what do I want to do now? What do I want to do with my life? What are the things that I'm excited about? And not quite a midlife crisis. I'm not that old yet. So this is not a midlife crisis. Let's get that right. But you kind of go, okay, fair enough. For me, it has always been some form of involvement with aviation. So obviously, you know, I fly drones. I fly all these lovely planes that you can see around me, model planes and stuff like that. And I've always just loved it. But if I'm honest, my true passion, my true heart has always to get my own, license, to be able to fly myself, and, if I have family or my wife or whatever, and to just do that. And I love it, absolutely love it. And I just realized when I was in the car driving back that, I had this flying experience. I absolutely loved it. I was calm. I was enjoying it. I was laughing because we were doing some crazy stuff, and I have a really great instructor. So it was and also the weather was fantastic, as you saw on the short clip. Sorry I couldn't get you more footage. It was just because I was flying the plane a lot of the time, so much that I couldn't go, oh, you hold the camera for a bit. But like I say, hopefully I'll get a GoPro and I'll just leave it to do that. But yeah, I love this, and it's something that I've always felt inspired to do. And one of the nice things about YouTube, certainly what I've experienced in my own life, is a lot of people inspire you to think about things differently, perhaps to be honest about things, whether it's theology or the way you live or how you do life, or whether it's human sexuality, all of that sort of stuff. But also a lot of guys inspire you to do hobbies. And one of my favorite guys who actually got me into this hobby, model airplanes, because it was something I did want to do, was Flight Test. And if you've never come across their page or their YouTube channel, and you're into RC airplanes, then I don't know what planet you're living on. But they're fantastic. I'll post a link to them at the bottom. But also recently, people like Rory on Air, again, I'll link him to the bottom. A guy in his 30s got his microlight license, flies around Britain, and he vlogs about it. And he just, as as a hobby and he loves it, and I just thought I felt so inspired by him that I was like, I need to do this. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to commit. I've always said it in my life, I wanted to do this. I'm going to commit and I'm going to make it happen. So this is the start of that. And again, if you've never come across Trent Palmer and the Flying Cowboys, you've never lived, my friend. If you do not know who Trent Palmer is, oh my gosh, you've never lived. Again, a young guy in his 30s, has his own plane, flies around with his friends, and it's not that we are pilots that, you know, like in the sort of Ryanair flying jets for a living, but actually more about family, fun, hobbies, doing what we love and having a passion for that. And I think also in terms of me and having faith, God created us with passions and things that we enjoy for a reason. And sometimes we can chase those as long as they are above board and, you know, reasonable. We can chase those. Because God created us all different, and we all enjoy different things and we like different things. But actually, in sharing those, perhaps they inspire other people. So I'm hoping that's what this is going to be about. Me documenting my journey into getting my wings as a microlight pilot, and then what life after that will be like. And I'm really, really, really excited about the prospects about what that might be like. But also, maybe it'll inspire you. Maybe it'll help me get in touch with other people. I don't know. Send me a comment if you like this sort of stuff. Tell me what you think. Tell me what your hobbies and your passions are. Like the channel. Subscribe. Leave a comment, like I always say. My name is Isaac, and this is Fully Charged and Revved Up. And I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. See you soon!